race. What happens to the performance on a longer run?
I think it depends where. I think in Australia we were looking, to be fighting for points. We were fighting with the Hassis there. It was looking good until that tear-off came in the brake duct. Obviously, yes, we've qualified now twice in Q2 in Australia and in Suzuka, but in Suzuka we also had damage at the start, which didn't help things, but we struggled more definitely in Suzuka. So I think we did a step forward in qualifying recently, but we still need to work on the race pace and see if we can hold on to the other cars. That's the main thing.
Final one from me. Do you expect the driver market to move quickly in light of Fernando's decision?
We'll see. Don't know.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Esteban. Best of luck this weekend. Charles, coming to you now. First up, there's a new member of the family since we last saw you in Japan. Leo, I believe.
Yes, a dog. I've always had dogs within my family, but never had mine. And yeah, he joined last Monday, and it's been great.
Who looks after him when you're away?
My girlfriend. But I do take care of him when I'm at home.
All right, look, let's bring it on to this weekend now. Does the team have more confidence coming in to Shanghai than it did going to Suzuka?
I think the level of confidence is quite stable since the beginning of the season. On paper, I think it's a track where we could be a bit stronger compared to Suzuka, but we'll just approach it the same way. I still think that Red Bull will have the upper hand this weekend, and we'll just have to focus on ourselves because it can be very easy, as we've seen, especially in qualifying in Suzuka. I didn't do a good job the Saturday, and then you don't go from 4th to 5th, but you go from 4th to 8th. And so it's going to be very important, especially on sprint weekend. We've got 2 qualifying this weekend to extract the maximum out of the car on both qualifyings. And then in the race, I think we are quite strong this year.
You say Red Bull will still have the advantage. Do you expect to be closer to them here than you were in Japan?
I think in the race we will be, yes. But let's see. Obviously, it's been a very long time since we didn't drive here. So yeah, I saw the track was painted or there was something strange on it. So also this we'll have to see how our car behaves on that and what are the main limitations on the in the race. But on paper, I think we should be closer to them, yes.
All right, Charles, thank you. Good luck with that. And Lando, what about your expectations coming into the weekend?
Probably not as high as Suzuka. I think that's our opinion, but still in a good position. I think we've been happy with how the season started. I think we're in a good qualifying battle with, Aston, Mercedes is very close, and even last weekend ahead of Ferrari. But I think the order is still clear, and I think in the racing we've done a good job. Not as good as Red Bull, but and Ferrari, but ahead of Aston and Mercedes. So I think we're in a good spot. This wasn't a great circuit for us in 2019, but many things have changed since then. So I'm still optimistic we can have a good weekend.
What is it about this layout that gives you less confidence?
The long corners, just like turn 1. This type of corner is just not good for us, similar to, say, Zandvoort, that kind of experience for us. So we've got some things to try, and we're constantly trying to improve these areas, but it's an area we know is one of our biggest weaknesses. And maybe we kind of get away with it in qualifying, but especially into the race becomes a bigger problem for us.
There was some race day frustrations for you in Japan, but afterwards your boss, Andrea Stella, said that the team can win this year. How quickly do you think you can do that?
Not anytime soon, that's for sure. I think we can. Right place, right time. If we improve the car how we need to. Honestly, there weren't too many frustrations with Suzuka. I think everything went pretty much as expected. I don't think we did a perfect job, and I think we probably should have finished one place higher up potentially. But I don't think it was far off. We've been the same place all season. We've been behind Red Bull. We've been behind Ferrari, and we've been a bit of a step ahead of the other 2 teams come the race, and that's exactly how last weekend went. So I don't think there was too many frustrations. But we know the issues. We know what we have to improve, and if we can improve them, I think Andrea's right. I think we can win races this year, and we can be competitive with these other 2 teams ahead of us. But that's an if, and we have to work hard to improve the car in some of these certain areas, which have been a big challenge for us over the last, I say, many years, not just few years, but last many years. But if we can, then I'm confident we can have some good races.